3, 2, 1, let's go. Let's get political. I wanna get political. What's going on, everybody? Deux to the future here with another video. Yeah, this is gonna be quite the political video. You know, I don't know if it's right to put this on this channel because I do want to keep things light and fun. But you know what? I am an adult, and adults sometimes have to face serious topics. So I figure, why not? These two pieces of subject matter are, you know, they're not crazy important to me, but they are subjects that I am interested in. So I figured, yo, let me share my opinion, share these pieces of creations on my site and on my channel, and I'll share my opinion about them. So the first story we are going to touch on today is Stellar Blade's controversy. Now, Stellar Blade, quickly, if you don't know it, is a game featuring some robots, fembots, if you will. Feminine robots. I think there are some male robots too. Like, I think Adam is a robot. But these fembots are extremely attractive body-wise, right? They have extremely, I don't want to say feminized bodies, because feminine bodies can be a variety of different looks. But let's just say that the bodies in this video game are very aesthetically pleasing to most of the general male population. You know, perfect bazongas, a nice bazinga, and you know, there are a lot of people, specifically in the western part of the world, Canada, United States, that are absolutely angry at the developers of Stellar Blade the game, and the fans of Stellar Blade, probably mostly. So there's this article that came out from IGN France that basically just goes in on the game, and this is kind of an old article, probably a few weeks old, but it goes in on the game. Basically, the article says that the character in the game, Eve, basically looks like an emotionless sex doll, and she has her design is, you know, has no inspiration, and she's nothing compared to iconic characters like 2B from Nier Automata. I don't know, I've never played that game. And Bayonetta. Like, those two characters, when they first came out, never got controversy. Those two characters definitely got controversy when they came out. And now the same thing is happening to Eve in this game, Stellar Blade. So not only did they say that Eve looks like an emotionless sex doll, they also said that whoever created Eve probably has never seen a real woman in their lives. And then they got proved absolutely wrong when it got exposed that the creator or the designer of Eve was the wife of one of the lead developers on the game. And his wife is absolutely beautiful and kind of looks like the character in the game. So the person who wrote that IGN article completely disrespected the developer of the game and disrespected his wife. That's crazy. You know, IGN came out and backpedaled, and they're like, we don't claim IGN France. We don't know. They're just independent. We don't claim IGN France. And they didn't mean to say it like that. They meant to say it like this. Like, relax, IGN. We know what side of the aisle you're on, if you're on a side. We know what your whole thing is. All right, IGN? And so everybody was kind of waiting with bated breath. I kind of was waiting with bated breath to see, what do actual Koreans think about Stellar Blade? Because who cares what the Western mainstream media people think about Stellar Blade? Nobody cares what Western video game journalists have to say these days. I'm sorry, but nobody cares. I want to know what the actual people from Korea are thinking. So there is I guess a video article that was released very recently. It's from Maxim News in South Korea. And the title of it is, which of the following has a realistic body shape? So I'm not sure what this is about, but I feel like they're going to talk about Stellar Blade, and they're going to talk about what the Westerners think of Stellar Blade, and I really want to hear their opinion. So let's get into that video and see what's going on. Yes! I love how this is starting off. Hey man, I like to look at pretty things. So sue me. Hey, that's her. That's the model that they modeled Eve after. Hello. See, I would watch news all the time if What is a realistic body type? Defining realistic may be difficult, but there was a recent incident criticized for an unrealistic body type. That's Eve. IGN France reviewed the demo, stating the character Eve appears bland. They're so bitter, bro. They're so bitter. Like a doll created with an exaggerated sexual aspect by someone who's never seen a woman. The character was actually modeled after this real-life model. Look at her. My lord. Wow, she went through all of that. She went through all of that. So they had her in here taking pictures of her actual body. Therefore, to educate, it is indeed realistic and does exist in reality. Thank you. Thank you. They had to say it. It's like the Western video game journalists. They don't live in reality. And it's really funny that Korean media had to come out and say, guess what? Yes, obviously this is a body type because she exists. Can you not see her? She's right here. Of course it's a realistic body type. How can they say it's not realistic? We've decided to re-release the video of Shin Jae-eun, a video previously released on YouTube, but this time it's made available with subtitles. So they re-released a video of this model, whose body is real, by the way. They re-released her video. And may I just say, good. I'm glad they did. I'm glad they did. Holy smokes. What do you think a realistic body type is? If you're curious about the answer, please watch her video again. That's hilarious. They're like, yo, so what do you think a realistic body type looks like? If you still have any questions about that, go watch the video, because there is one right there. That's a realistic body type. They're like, what is that? What are they talking about now? Okay, I think that they're finished talking about the Stellar Blade incident, and I think that they've made their position pretty clear. They think that the Western game journalists who wrote and think the way that that article was written and thought about are dumb. And I agree with the South Koreans about that very, very much. I think they're so silly. They're so dumb. First of all, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So yes, if you don't think that Eve's body and Tachi's body, if you don't think they look good, that's fine with you. But don't go and spread hate on people who do think it's attractive. Because you know what? There's beauty in all sorts of bodies. Female bodies can have a variety of different shapes, colors, and a lot of them hold beauty. Actually, all of them hold beauty in them. It is just up to the beholder to see it. So don't hate. Don't hate. I like girls that are big. I like girls that are skinny. so don't hate. And now, excuse me while I watch the rest of this article that has nothing to do with Stellar Blade. I'm just gonna watch the rest. Don't worry, I'm getting to the Joker trailer. I'll get to it after this. I'm just gonna finish this video article because I think that this is important news to be absorbed. Damn, she's doing the weather now? I could watch this. I would watch this. The weather has never been so interesting in my life. Alright, on to the next part of this video. Joker 2, Folie à Deux is coming out soon. I don't know when the release date is, but it's coming out soon. Now, the controversy for me, maybe it's not controversial for anybody else, but the controversy for this movie for me is that the first Joker, with Joaquin Phoenix in it, was, to me, it was just so good. I kind of want to call it a masterpiece. I don't know. I don't fling that around lightly, but I feel like it was a masterpiece, especially because good movies are incredibly hard to... Well, good mainstream movies are incredibly hard to find, like, within the last decade, I would say. So when this movie came out, it was like, bam, an actually well-made movie that doesn't preach down to me and talk down to me? Wow, it actually understands what I'm going through? Dang, I really like this movie. Now, when this movie, The Joker, the first Joker came out, it got a lot of heat because it was said to be glorifying toxic masculinity. Ooh, toxic masculinity. Because Joker, obviously, is He's a sociopath, a psychopath, right? And the movie's centered on him, so it makes him look like a hero of sorts. If you have any sort of intelligence in your mind, you watch the movie and you know that he's a bad, like he's up to bad stuff. And maybe you do feel a sort of empathy for him, but it's not bad to feel empathy for bad people. It's not bad to feel empathy for people who do bad things, you know? It's not bad to see where they're coming from. It's bad if you cross the line and you start cheering for them, if you start helping them, if you start to act like them, that's when you cross the line. But it's not a bad thing to feel empathy for, you know, evil. I think that it's good to be able to understand where somebody's coming from and what they've gone through. So from that perspective, the Joker, and you know, because I'm a guy, the Joker, the first one, really resonated with me. And I think it resonated with so many people. It shone a light on how much loneliness men go through. It's like unhelped loneliness. It's like men have nowhere to go to, that we have no emotional outlets. We have to keep a lot of stuff that's bothering us inside because it seems like nobody really cares about men's issues. And if we talk about our emotions, or if we talk about hard things that we're going through, we're just told to man up, and we're told to stop crying and stop being soft. And you know, it's just a lot of men, because of those things, we keep a lot of stuff inside, and it can be really frustrating. And for some of us, unfortunately, it can break us, and then it can turn somebody into a character like Joker, and that's not a good thing. But it's a movie, and it was a great thing to witness, and Joaquin Phoenix just played it incredibly well. And man, I just love that movie, and it's hilarious. I thought it was hilarious when people hated it, because I know exactly why they hated it. They thought it was toxic. There was this girl that I worked with at a restaurant that I worked at, and she went to go watch this movie by herself, and she hated it so much. And I told her I liked it. She's like, I don't like it. And you know, same old reasons: toxic masculinity, glorifying blah blah blah, white male this, straight this, blah blah blah. You know, she was very left leaning. I myself, if you want to throw me into a political category, I'm like center mostly, and I probably lean a little bit right, but not too much. I lean both left and right because I think I'm a teeter-totterer, because I think about things differently on different subjects, but I'm mostly in the center. You could look at me like this, man. I walk the center way. Man, I had such a crush on that girl too. Oh my gosh. She was like my last big crush. After that crush, I kind of just snapped out of it, and I was like, yo, I can't be, I have a tendency to fall for people who are just not made for me. And I was like, I snapped out of that. But yeah, a lot of controversy. So now Joker 2 is coming out. Folie à Deux. The rumor is, and I don't know if it's true, probably is, that this is going to be a musical. So everybody is like, what? What are you guys doing? A musical? Are you guys serious right now? Why? What are you turning this movie into? It's funny because now the people on the right, which is kind of me, because I'm seeing it. I see this. Well, I almost feel like society's pushing me on this side, on the right side of it. It's like the people on the right are seeing Folie à Deux, Joker 2, and they're thinking, what is this wussy, sissy nonsense? It's almost like the Joker 2 is made for the people on the left now. They got a musical, they got Lady Gaga in it. Personally, I am not a Lady Gaga fan at all. So her being in this movie is not a good sign for me personally. And don't hate me because I don't like Lady Gaga. You know, everyone can like whatever they want. But yeah, that's not a good sign for me. So because it's a musical, I'm like, eh. And because Lady Gaga's in it, I'm like, yeah. So I don't know what this is gonna be like. Fingers crossed. Let's see what this trailer's like. I'm keeping my heart open. I'm a kind of guy who can, even though I'm not a Lady Gaga fan, I could, if this movie looks good, I could watch it and I could enjoy it even if she's in it. But let's start the trailer, which came out, I don't know, a day ago, and see what this movie looks like. Look at his body. He put his body. This man put his body through heck, man, to play this role. Oh, there she is, Harley. Wow.
We use music.
Instant connection. It is a musical!
To balance the fractures within ourselves.
What? How is this gonna be a musical?
I'm nobody.
Lady Gaga,
I
please.
haven't done anything with my life like you have.
Okay, I gotta put everything I think about Lady Gaga out of the window and enjoy this because it does look good. It's like, what's gonna happen right now?
Let's get out of here.
I thought Joker was gonna sing. What am I looking at? What am I looking at? This is him imagining this, right? He's imagining this. This fall, he's being chased. Yeah, this is all of his imagination. She looks pretty cool.
What's changed, Arthur?
She looks cool.
What's changed? I'm not alone anymore.
Oh man.
We should be talking about.
Okay. Okay. Yo, if they show me Batman, I'm sold. If they show me Batman, I'm in. I'm in.
Hey, they're really you.
Little smile. Oh! That's a cool shot. That's a cool shot. Oh, that's a really cool shot. Ah! Okay. Okay. Oh, wow. October 4th. That's close to my birthday. Oh. Is there more? Show me Batman. Show me Batman. How are you gonna have blackness for the last 10 seconds of the video? That is crazy. That's crazy right there. All right. So, after seeing that, how do I feel? I feel like I still want to watch this. I still want to watch this because the trailer didn't overly push the musical aspect of it. That, like, they're not singing all up in my face. People were actually talking lines, which I like. So maybe there will be songs in this, but I don't mind songs in movies. I've never minded songs in movies. I'm a Disney kid. I grew up on Disney. Come on. Lady Gaga, she didn't bother me too much. Like I said, I can put it out of my mind who she is in real life and just enjoy her character. Like, I can do that. So, you know, I wasn't bothered by her too much. You know, seeing her initially just gave me like a eh. But after, I got used to it. And I'm already like, cool. This is Harley Quinn now. They have some really cool shots. Who directed this again? Todd Phillips. Okay, so Todd Phillips, yeah. He has some amazing shots. And you know what? With the caliber of the first movie, I think this is going to be great too. And if I'm going to go and trust this director, I have to trust that he kind of knows what he's doing. His style, if I believe that it was good in the first movie, it's probably going to be good again. So I'm really looking forward to this, and I got to clap it up for this trailer. It did get me hyped. And yeah, 2 thumbs up. So yeah, guys, that is going to be my political video, man. A little bit of Stellar Blade and a little bit of the Joker too. Let me know what you think about Stellar Blade. Are you a fan? Are you going to be playing that? I'm going to be playing that. And also, let me know what you think about Joker. Are you going to be watching that? Because I'm going to be watching that. Let me pause this sucker. Yeah, these are 2 pieces of media that I'm looking forward to consuming. And I'm... Ah, God, please let Joker be good. Please let Joker 2 be good. Please. But yeah, thank you guys for watching and spending some time with me. Much appreciated as always. Don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe if you have not already. And share this with somebody who likes controversy. I don't know. I don't know who you would share this with. But yeah, you guys be good to yourselves out there. Keep your chins up. And I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy. GG's.